Key in 3, 2, 1. Yay! At this point, I feel like I want to lay down on the grass.
Moments later.
Let's give them a high school advice session.
Oh, okay.
So, if you're struggling with uni, if you find a kid who wants to get into like med or den and they're struggling with uni, what advice would you give them?
Just try your best. If it doesn't work out, there's probably somewhere better for you. Like, you might think you want to do med. You might think so in the moment. It is so completely fine if you want to do that. We understand. We went through the same thing. But like, 1, you might not be ready for it. 2, it might not be the right place for you at the moment. It might be right for you as a career, but maybe not at the moment as like a major. Like us, we thought we could do med. We thought we wanted to do med. And then now that we've gotten into pharmacy, we're like, maybe we weren't ready yet.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe we needed a couple more years to just be kids.
Yeah.
So just do that. And also, friendship-wise, if you get even an inkling that you think that there's something off about them, don't bother.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't bother. Don't waste your energy on them. Your time, your energy, your mental health is way too precious to waste on someone who isn't going to be worth it in the end. Like, save your energy, okay? Only waste it on people who are worth it. Clearly, I'm not a very good judge with that, considering.
Wow.
But, yeah, I mean, it's good advice.
Yeah.
But maybe don't trust me on that, considering I hang out with her. But
She has like 5 friends.
I don't talk to
That's
people.
a good thing. What I want to say is that you don't need a lot of friends.
You don't need a lot of friends. You just need people who will stick around. And
You
be there
need
for
like your close circle. It can only, if it's one person, then let it be one person. Don't
Yeah.
force yourself to have so many friends, because what's the point of having like 10 friends that won't be there for you either way?
Something you can rely on. It's like having like 5,000 dull tools in your shed. Why would you need 5,000 dull tools when with one sharp, nice knife you could do all the jobs that those tools would do anyways and do it better and more efficiently?
Like in the beginning, when I first moved here in grade 10, I thought that if I had a big friend group, that would mean I was cool, or that's like the norm.
Yeah.
But having a big friend group and just being close to just like 2 of them, that just shows like who's the keeper and who you should just like let go in your life, because there's no point wasting all your precious energy on someone who's not worth it.
Exactly.
Well, this is friendship wise, but when it comes to school and university, I feel like you just gotta trust the process, even though it seems like so hard.
And the whole thing about not wasting energy, this doesn't mean you get to be like ignore people. You need to be nice to everyone still, okay?
Yeah.
Make acquaintances. Acquaintances and friends are different. And
Yeah.
also love life. I need to preface this for everyone because no one seems to get this, but infatuation and love is not the same thing, okay? Girls, you do not like him if you've never spoken to him, okay? Get this.
I've done that once.
Get this in your head. You do not like him unless you've gotten to know him, because that is just you liking the idea of him that you've made up on in your head. And once you actually get to know him, you're too focused on that and you're not going to see any red flags. Okay? So, no. Okay? Just if you're going to like someone, speak to them first, please.
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 You don't want to have like a crazy major crush on someone and pursue someone just because you like their looks or you like the idea of them, because it's unrealistic. Because once you start talking to them, you might realize that this isn't the type of person I want, and you're just wasting all your time and your energy crushing on someone and maybe getting your heart broken.
And also, you could have wasted your chance to get with someone who you actually was going to be for you.
Yeah.
Like, they could have seen that you were interested in this guy, and instead of going for you, they realized, okay, maybe not, because she likes this other girl.
Yeah.
So, like, don't, okay?
This is an advice from 2 people who one doesn't want any relationship at all.
I'm Arrow Ace.
Yeah, she's Arrow Ace. I'm pretty much straight, but I've dealt with a couple of guys, and I've dealt with one of those guys that I liked him, but I've never talked to him before. I've never talked to him before, and I liked the idea of him. And once I did talk to him, I think I was too whipped. Like I only see the good in him,
Yeah.
that I overlooked all the bad. So it didn't go well.
See, that's the nice thing about being Aero Ace, is that I see everything from an outside perspective.
And it's like unbiased.
Yeah, it's unbiased. So, I know I don't seem credible, but like, please just trust me on this. I've dealt with way too many red flags, way too many people, way too many of the same situation, okay? Just trust me on this one. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, there's no point, especially in high school where there are other important things that you should be focused on. I'm not saying that don't date. I'm just saying that if you find the right people, it's gonna be a really good experience.
If you find the right people, then go for it. If anything about it seems off, trust your gut instincts, please. There's so many people that second guess their gut instincts, and it's always gonna go wrong.
Yeah, and I feel like when it comes to friends, you should treat it like you're dating. You gotta be a bit more picky, even though like that sounds rude. But like we mentioned before, you should be nice to everyone, but you should know which ones are
Worth your time.
worth your time and which ones you're gonna keep. Cause like it's good to know a lot of people. You get like connections. Sometimes you get opportunities to do certain projects at school and everything. But you should have a difference between work friends or friends.
You should have standards, basically.
And back to the uni talk, I feel like the days are gonna look dark.
Very dark.
They're very dark. Like, there's no way that every day is gonna be a happy day, but
There's no way you're gonna wake up every day with all the motivation in the world. There's no way you're gonna wake up every day sure of yourself that
Yeah.
you want this.
you're gonna question yourself, even though you're 100% sure you want to be a doctor. You're gonna be questioning yourself every other day, even though it seems like you know what you're working towards. There's a clear goal.
who doubt you. There's gonna be people who think you should go into other fields.
Yeah. But there are gonna be people who support you.
Exactly.
But the number one supporter should be you, and you shouldn't depend on other people for the motivation or the inspiration or anything like that.
You know you best. You know what you're capable of. I mean, they may think they know that, but then again, they only see half of you.
Yeah.
Like, they only see whatever version of you present to them. So trust yourself, no matter what anyone else says. If they say, "Oh, you should go be an astronaut because I see that you like the stars," well then, you talk to them about the stars, maybe. But that doesn't mean that's the only thing you like.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you think you're good at it.
And I feel like high school is a time where you only get to experience once. So just don't be too hard on yourself.
Don't let university take away your childhood.
Yeah, don't let the process of university or just the thought of university take over your life. Like you have to study, sure, but you need to have a life too, because you're only going to get to live this high school life once. Because I feel like I've already wasted a lot of months when I was studying, doing nothing, isolated in my room, barely talking to anyone, and it was bad, and you can't turn back time.
Yeah. And reach out. As a current senior, I know I'd be happy to help any junior that wants my help. I mean, I'm currently like literally bending myself over trying to help this one kid.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know it's hard. I know it's rich coming from me, considering I probably wouldn't do that as well if I was junior.
Yeah.
But just in case you were ever doubting it, we would love to help you. We know what you're going through.
Yeah.
We've been there, and we know how stressful it is. We would love to help all of you out.
Because to be honest, when you vent or like you rant it all out, it feels a lot better. And we won't judge. No matter what you have, most of the time I feel like we've experienced it.
Yeah,
Because we've like, high school was a really tough year for us since, well, for me, it was my first time moving schools. So it was really hard in that end. Socially, academically, I couldn't balance it.
Yeah.
But for her, it was like,
Technically it's my third time moving schools, but like the first time was when I was really young. It was in kindergarten.
yeah.
But the second time I moved schools, I'm not gonna say it was horrible, because there's a lot of people who have it worse, but it was pretty bad. So I know how things work. I know how to handle myself in social situations. I know who not to associate myself with. But yeah.
Yeah, so like I always emphasize in my videos that if you ever have any struggles or concerns, you can always feel free to reach out, since there's no point in bottling it up all to yourself, and just think of us as like your bigger sister or like a senior that can protect you and look out for you. It might make you feel a lot like safer, a lot less anxious.
And we're all humans. We've all gone through the same processes.
Yeah.
It might feel like you're the only one going through this, that your situation is so unique and so individual. But trust me, no matter how individual you think it is, there are
Someone
billions.
has gone
yeah,
through
there
that.
are billions of people on this planet. There's got to be someone out there who can help you out. Someone
Yeah.
with the same experience.
It's like what people say is that we're always like, you're taking the steps to uni or like to get through high school, but we're all progressing at the different paces, or some people might have different obstacles, but at the same time, we're still walking the same path, just a bit differently. So even though we're in different countries and different schools, different goals, I feel like there's something that we can help you with.
The human experience.
Yeah. This got deep real fast.
Also, though, if you do reach out to seniors, pick the right seniors, please. There are some seniors that can be untrustworthy, and just try to pick the right people. Use your gut instinct, use your skills.
Yeah, we have gut instincts for a reason.
Hang out with the wrong crowd.
Yes, and don't change yourself to fit into a certain crowd that you think is cool. No one is cooler than you.
Exactly. Attract, don't chase.
Yeah. Don't chase. Don't chase anyone. If it's a friend, if it's a boyfriend, do not chase anyone, and do not chase university.
The only things you should be chasing is a better version of yourself.
Yes. Uni, you might think uni is going to provide you the entire, like, whatever happiness in the world there is. It can't.
It's like with everything.
It's up to you. If you want to be happy now, then be happy now.
You give yourself these goals. You give yourself, okay, once I reach a certain echelon, I'm going to be so happy. Once I get this much money, once I reach this goal, I'm going to be happy. But that's just not.
But that's
not
not true.
You've just got to.
If you just do that, then you'll never be happy because you'll never be satisfied with what you have.
Working towards the next goal.
Like, if you get into uni, your next goal would be what? Get a stable career. Next goal would be what? Get a house, get a car. You're never satisfied.
No matter what you do, your goal needs to be living in the moment and finding happiness in the little moments. Like, look, we're so happy with these stupid little flowers right here.
Like, look, we're so happy. We're sitting on the grass at MU Lake, eating cinnamon rolls and matcha, and that's like fine with us. It's just the two of us. Who cares? Who needs a big friend group? And who cares what people think that we're sitting on the grass filming like a podcast style video right now?
And you don't need money to do this. If you're having issues financially, you don't need much money to have fun, to be happy. Like, look, we're literally sitting on the ground right now, just talking. Sure, we're talking to a camera. Sure, we got cinnamon rolls. Sure, we got matcha. But, like, you could do all those things without money.
You can get into uni without money.
Exactly.
It's really up to you.
Like, if you work hard enough, there are ways to do that. Like, one of my friends got a 100% scholarship into engineering at the best university
In Thailand.
in Thailand. So you can do it. You just have to work really hard.
Just don't doubt yourself. Like, don't let the self-doubt get to you. Because I know, like, if someone's going to be hard on you, it's going to be you. Like, no one can be as mean to you as yourself.
You know all the bits and pieces. You know all the cracks. You know where to hit to make it hurt.
Yeah.
So.
You know you best. You know how to hurt yourself, but you also need to know how to love yourself.
Exactly. You know exactly where your cracks are. Now, whether you make those cracks bigger or you patch them up is up to you.
Yeah. If you decide to patch it up, then you'll have a happy life. So be happy, guys.
Be happy, guys.
You gotta live a happy life, even if you're struggling in high school or you're struggling in middle school or if you're an adult working corporate job watching this, you need to be happy.
I know this is very parasocial, but like...
I know it's like kind of cliche and cheesy, but just be happy.
Yeah, I know this is very parasocial. I know we don't know you, but like we really do want you to succeed. Just as humans, we want everyone to succeed.
Yeah, it's everyone's first time at living a life.
Exactly.
It's our first time, of course.
You only get one shot, guys.
You only get one shot at high school at being a 10th grader, 11th grader, 12th grader, whatever. You only get one shot with the group of friends that you have or with a boyfriend or whatever. So choose wisely and spend your time wisely. Okay, we have acquired the matcha now.
Jazztea Talks. Ooh, Jazztea Therapy.
Oh,
It
Jazztea
rhymes.
Therapy. Should this be the first episode?
First episode of Jazztea Therapy. Cycling. Oh, actually, I should plug it. We're working on a podcast right now called Cycling Through Life. It probably won't be out by now, but we're working on it. It's basically a podcast where we bike around campus and we talk about things.
Yeah, we
just
talk
like
about
this.
life.
So if you enjoyed this video, then check it out.
Maybe check it out in the future if it ever happens. Anyways, I think this is enough therapy talk for today. And just live a happy life, guys.
Don't let anyone define your life, guys.
Defying gravity.
I think I'm
Defying gravity.
gonna match them in now. Nobody,
In all of us.
no wizard that there is or what.
What's
Ever
gonna bring me down? Look at her, she's wicked. Kill her! No one mourns the wicked. Okay.